What's going on, guys? Your boy Mr. Don't Play. I watched this interview that Benny had on the Xbox On channel with Phil Spencer. And before I even get into this, Phil Spencer, man, down to earth guy, genuine guy, man. Seriously. I mean, look, not suit and tie, no, button up, no. A black T-shirt from the gas station with the V-neck, the small V in the front. Listen, man. Listen, he's one of us, man. He's a gamer. He's like, I don't know, just something about him. I have not let anyone babysit my child. Not even my mom, because my mom she still got that 80s, that 90s. You drop something in the kitchen, you're gonna get a whooping kind of thing going on, and I ain't with it. I will let Phil Spencer babysit my daughter. I'm that confident that this man, I'm just saying, man, like, just when you watch him, it's real. You could just feel it. Anyway, so in this interview that he did with Benny, my man Benny he had great questions, and I love the way Benny would ask his question. He's a fan. I love that because we're fans. So he didn't. Oh, so what do you think of the molecules that they all come together and they somehow this part of the he ain't do all that. He was a real down to earth interviewer. I love Benny. Shout out to Benny. But the one thing in this interview that stood out to me the most is how Phil Spencer talked about the games. Even when they were talking about the specs, and you know, Phil Spencer actually has a chip he walks around with in his bag, on his pocket. One of the Xbox Scorpio chips, one of them didn't work, so he kept it. You know, they talk about the specs, talking about this, and he always diverted back to games. He said, "Listen, I played this, I've seen this, the third-party games. This," and he said out his mouth, "This will be the best place for third-party games on the console." He said, hands down, straight out, that's why we built this. We want, you can keep your PS4 Pro, or whatever the case may be, for your exclusives. He said, but third party, you will own this console for third party games, and of course, first party games through Xbox as well. But he said, this is the best place to play your favorite third party game. I love the AD games. Oh, I played this games. I played this game. I saw this games. I went to the developers. I looked games. Every time he would divert it back to games. He would say, like, people on Twitter saying, "Oh, well, when should I pre-order the Scorpio?" Don't pre-order nothing until you see these games at E3. When you see what we have to offer, because it's going to be that was one of the most incredible parts of this interview. Games. So it's the one thing that people say is the handicap or the crutch of the Xbox Scorpio. There's no games. No, there's no games. What? By the time you think this thing is going to roll out with no... Listen, man. Third-party games. First-party games, they're going to be there. Out of Phil Spencer's mouth, he say, look, third-party, first-party games, it's going down. Another thing that stood out to me as well was Phil Spencer laughing whenever the price was mentioned. Well, actually, the price wasn't mentioned, but Phil Spencer brought it up. And that's the thing that kind of like, hey, now what's going on? You know, that's why I say he a cool cat, man. He a cool cat. Like, you ever got that old head of your family? Like, you go for wisdom and advice. That's Phil Spencer, man. Cool cat, man. Real cool cat. So he's talking about the specs. And then, boom, Phil Spencer's like, yeah, and that's the one thing that's got everybody, like, asking what the price is. Ha, 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 ha. Almost as if you ain't gonna believe what we gonna sell this for. You ain't gonna believe the price. That's what I got from that. Like, yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's the reason why everybody's asking, like, what's the price? And guy was like, oh, what is the price? What's the price? He said, tell me, and we'll bleep it out. So the screen goes black and it goes beep. And so Benny's like, what? That's incredible. Oh man, listen, man, yo. This interview was incredible. More reasons why my anticipation level is high, man. Very high, man. I can't, like, E3 is going to be an incredible experience. People are going to finally get to see exactly what they have been talking about this entire time. E3 is right around the corner, guys. It's your boy, Mr. Don't Play. I'm out. Thanks for listening. Peace out, guys.